Eons afar, they whisper and defend. In the realm of daydreams, our hopes ascend.
In every fantasy work, in every tale, there's a rumor of monsters lurking in the shadows. The story begins from there. The rumor of the seven sages preserving the Daydream plane quickly spreading through the consecutive eons. Their minds mapped onto a plane of wonders in order to revive a forgotten Ionian dream. Their journey starts from where the rooted sheets flow into the green of Ionian lands. Let's join the seven, let's join the so-called physiologos, ancient, forgotten philosophers of nature, and experience the mysterious quests of Ion 7. This is the Song of Iyon. Please take your time and truly enjoy this enchanting tale.
Under skies where shadows wave unseen, rooted sheet flows into green. Ancient paths where tales unfold, wanderers of secrets old. With the wind as guide and moon prelude, forking trails of breath renewed. Master Chalcus leads the way to creatures where the blue skies fray. Seven wise men with hearts so brave, ancient wisdom to the world they gave. From Anatolia's heart we rise and roll, in endless tales we find our home.
Through the cosmos I fly, where daydreams reside. Whispering stars, they call me to glide. Blue Anatolia, beneath the cosmic veil. Monsters of legend in shadows they sail.
Greetings, Ion Wanderers. Once again, thanks for joining our quest and participating in this podcast.
Every step I take, new tales I find. Echoes of valor in the starlight confide. In the heart of the void, Ion 7 stands, a beacon of hope in these ancient lands.
Filled with ancient mysteries and blue hues, this land known as Blue Anatolia was a place where magic and reality intertwined seamlessly. The mountains stood tall, shrouded in mist, while the forests whispered secrets of old. Every corner of this realm held a story, waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to seek it. Join us as we embark on an epic journey through the enchanting world of Blue Anatolia.
Under skies so vast, the legends wake. The monstrous forms in the shadows quake. Eon 7 with courage in their eyes, standing tall as the universe replies.
Seeker of truths unknown, in the vast expanse of the cosmic zone. Each breath is a legend, and each battle reveals a testament to bravery and fate unsealed.
A wanderer, seeker of truths unknown, in the vast expanse of the cosmic zone. Each breath a legend, each battle revealed, a testament to bravery, fate unsealed. Truths unknown in the vast expanse of the cosmic zone. Each breath a legend, each battle revealed, a testament to bravery, fate unsealed.
In a world where destiny is forged by the brave, a seeker embarks on a journey of epic proportions. This is the tale of a messenger from the Brotherhood of Pythagoras. From the shadows, a mysterious figure emerges. The messenger arrives with a message that could alter the course of history. Hailing from the ancient Brotherhood of Pythagoras, the messenger carries secrets long forgotten. In the heart of the storm, a furious healer stands ready. Her power is unmatched, her resolve unbreakable. She has to warn the great master swordsman of Lampsacus, a call to arms against the looming threat. Darkness looms on the horizon, a danger that threatens all, and yet from the sky hope descends. A missing piece for a dragon slayer Ionian blade, a blue meteorite, Glucas. This celestial fragment, forged in the heart of stars, holds the power to turn the tide. It is said that only the bravest of souls can wield the blade it completes. The Brotherhood of Pythagoras has long sought this meteorite, believing it to be the key to their ultimate victory. But the journey to obtain it is fraught with peril. The blue meteorite is guarded by ancient forces that will test the courage and resolve of any who dare to claim it. The seeker of destiny must now prepare for the greatest challenge yet. The fate of the realm hangs in the balance. As the stars align and the heavens whisper secrets, the time has come for the seeker to rise. The one from the sky awaits. This is the melody of the Ion swordsman, and his followers pervades the Ionian lands. Let's take a look at the melody of the master Chalcius.
Rooted shape flows into green, forking paths by a linen river. Greetings, dream, burning iron morning. His patience is running out, he waits for the red. Snow white hair sprinkled on his knees as we fold you, oh Ionian iron. Fine linen armor within embroidery fills the defects of the bronze, born from Carrion's forgotten tree. Master Chalcius, his gaze pierces the blue, protects the hidden secret of Lampsacus, a name long forgotten, the one from the sky.
The old man sat alone. He clutched his staff, gnarled like a twisted branch. News arrived in Heraclea like the wind, harsh and cold. Whispers of encroaching darkness spreading from the east. A shadow falling across the Ionian lands. He remembered a time before, a time of sun-drenched shores and laughter echoing through olive groves. But those days were fading. Now fear clung to the salt air. The old man gripped his staff tighter. He had seen empires rise and fall. He knew the signs. This darkness felt different, ancient, hungry. It threatened to consume everything. He had sent word to the other cities, a call to arms. The Ionian lands, once divided, must now stand united or be swallowed whole.
Horses sell for the last time the fate of luminous wings. Oh, Ionia, the last bastion of the realms. Oh, Ionia, pillars of the mind. Oh, Ionia, spiral column ladder. Oh, Ionia, before darkness falls.
by the storm, the last messenger from Korea, a forgotten tribe clinging to the edges of a dying world. He knew nothing of the whispers, of the impending doom. He carried only a message, a plea for aid against raiders from the north. He stumbled onto the docks of Heraclea, exhausted, unaware of the eyes upon him, unaware of the weight of his arrival. The old man watched from the cliffs above. He saw not just a messenger, but a symbol, a final plea for unity in the face of oblivion. The old man knew what he had to do. The messenger's plea, though heartfelt, was a lost cause. The true battle lay elsewhere. He would use this arrival, he would turn despair into purpose, he would rally the Ionians.
Bastion of the realms. Oh, Ionia, pillars of the mind. Oh, Ionia, spiral column ladder. Oh, Ionia, before darkness falls.
Phocaea, city of sailors and adventurers, was never still. Its harbour bustled with ships, its streets thrummed with commerce. But a new tension gripped the air. Sailors, tanned and weathered, spoke in hushed tones. Their eyes scanned the horizon, searching for something they couldn't name. Stories travelled fast on the salt wind. Whispers of Heraclea's plight reached Phocaea's shores. The sailors, accustomed to facing storms and pirates, felt a different kind of fear. This was something ancient, insidious. It seeped into their bones, chilling them to the core. They looked to their leaders, to their famed navigators, but even they had no answers, only grim determination. They would sail, as they always had, into the face of the unknown. This time it wasn't riches or glory that awaited them, but survival. Erythrae, city of philosophers and thinkers, clung to the cliffs above the Aegean. Here knowledge was power, logic a shield against the unknown. But even in Erythrae, fear found its hold. The whispers spread through the Agora, disrupting debates and unsettling even the most stoic minds. Abdera, shrouded in a perpetual frosty mist, was a place of whispers and shadows. Home to the Karakons, silent warriors who moved like phantoms. They were the unseen protectors of the Ionian lands, feared and revered in equal measure. Now, as the darkness gathered, their skills were needed more than ever. The mist swirled around their cloaked figures, obscuring their features, hiding their emotions. They moved with a grace that belied their deadly purpose. Their eyes, sharp and alert, missed nothing. They were the first line of defense, the silent guardians against the encroaching threat. They had trained for this moment their entire lives. They were ready to face whatever horrors lurked in the darkness. But even their hearts, hardened by years of battle, felt a tremor of unease. This enemy was different. It was not of flesh and blood, but something far older, far more insidious. Across the Ionian lands, from the sun-drenched shores to the mist-shrouded mountains, preparations were underway. Blacksmiths hammered out weapons, their faces grim with determination. Women gathered supplies, their eyes filled with quiet courage. Children, too young to understand the danger, clung to their mothers, sensing their fear. The old man watched from his perch, his heart heavy. He had seen much in his long life, but nothing like this. The fate of the Ionian lands, the very soul of their civilization, hung in the balance. Could they overcome this darkness, this ancient evil? The answer, he knew, lay not in swords or shields, but in their hearts. Could they find the strength, the unity, to face their fears and stand together? Or would they be consumed by the darkness, lost in the labyrinth of their own minds? The final battle was upon them.
Ionia, the last bastion of the realms. Oh, Ionia, pillars of the mind. Oh, Ionia, spiral column ladder. Oh, Ionia, before darkness falls. Piercing lance stroke, This wound bleeds with a trident, gliding over the blue Ionian. Horn and horses tell for the last time the fate of luminous wings. Oh, Ionia, the last bastion of the realms. Oh, Ionia, pillars of the mind. Oh, Ionia, spiral column ladder. Oh, Ionia, before darkness falls.
He was heading for one of the hidden shops of this bustling marketplace, the lively trading centre of Lampsacus in the northern Ionian lands. It didn't take long to locate the swordsman of Lampsacus. From behind a stone passage lined with grape clusters, the Tune of the Fellowcrafts rose in humming. Master Chalcius welcomed the Ion Wanderer with his long, spreading white hair. He gently drew from his sheath the defective sword that glittered sky blue. They called it the one from the sky. According to a rumor, it is a harmony that can achieve its intent only by being heard. Now let's listen to the Song of the Fellowcrafts of Master Chalcius, the Iron Swordsman of Lampsacus. This melody, shrouded in mystery and legend, is said to be more than just a beautiful arrangement of notes. It is a symphony that resonates with the very essence of the swords crafted by the Fellowcrafts. As the notes intertwine, they tell a story of dedication, craftsmanship, and the pursuit of perfection. Close your eyes and let the harmony of the Fellowcrafts transport you to a realm where every sword sings its own unique song, echoing the spirit of its maker. Listen closely, for within this song lies the heart of Lampsacus, the legacy of the Ion Swordsman, and the timeless art of Master Chalcius. Let the music guide you and discover the soul embedded in each blade, forged through the unity of sound and steel.
such let's have he the
The sun beat down on Lampsacus. The marketplace buzzed with activity. A lone wanderer entered the bustling square. He was searching for something. His eyes scanned the colourful stalls and shops. He wasn't looking for spices, silks or pottery. The wanderer sought something far rarer. It was a hidden workshop. Only whispers spoke of its location. The wanderer adjusted his cloak. It was hot, but he kept his face hidden. He listened closely to conversations around him. He was hoping for a clue, any mention of a skilled craftsman. He caught a snippet of a tale. It spoke of a smith who worked with metal like no other. Pushing through the crowd, he followed the direction of the storyteller. The man was a merchant, boasting of his wares. The wanderer listened patiently. He waited for the merchant to mention the craftsman again. Finally, as the merchant concluded his sales pitch, the wanderer approached. "Excuse me," the wanderer said, his voice low. "I couldn't help but overhear your tale. The smith you spoke of, the one who works wonders with metal." "Ah, you mean old Chalkius?" The merchant chuckled. "A legend, that one. But good luck finding his workshop. It's hidden better than a dragon's treasure." He winked, assuming the wanderer was just another curious soul. The wanderer pressed a silver coin into the merchant's hand. "Perhaps you could offer some directions?" The merchant's eyes widened. "Follow the alley behind the grape vendor. Look for a passage lined with purple vines. But be warned, stranger, Chalkius doesn't welcome just anyone." The wanderer thanked the merchant and disappeared into the maze of stalls. He found the grape vendor, his stall overflowing with plump, juicy clusters. The air was thick with the sweet scent of ripe fruit. Behind the stall, an alleyway snaked between two buildings. He entered the passage. It was cool and dim, a welcome relief from the bustling marketplace. Vines, heavy with purple grapes, formed a living archway overhead. The air hummed with a faint rhythmic sound. It was like a heartbeat, or perhaps a hammer striking metal. He followed the sound, his heart pounding with anticipation. The passage opened into a small courtyard. There, nestled between two buildings, was a workshop. It was crafted from dark stone, its windows glowing with an inner light. The rhythmic hammering was stronger now, accompanied by a low melodic chanting. He approached cautiously, drawn in by the rhythmic sounds. Through a window, he glimpsed figures working in unison. Their movements were fluid and synchronized, like dancers in a silent ballet. This was no ordinary workshop. This was a place of magic and skill. He knocked on the heavy wooden door. The chanting ceased, and the hammering softened. A moment later, the door creaked open. A young apprentice, his face smudged with soot, peered out. He looked surprised to see the wanderer. "We are not open to visitors," the apprentice began, but the wanderer interrupted him. "Please," he said, his voice low and urgent. "I need to speak with Master Chalkius. It's a matter of great importance." The apprentice hesitated, then stepped aside. "Enter," he said, ushering the wanderer into the workshop. The air inside was thick with the scent of metal and magic. The workshop was dimly lit, but the forge glowed like a fiery heart. Around it, several figures worked diligently. Their tools moved with a grace that bordered on the supernatural. At the center of it all stood an old man. His hair was as white as snow, but his eyes burned with an inner fire. This was Master Chalkius. "You seek me out, stranger?" Master Chalkius asked, his voice deep and resonant. The wanderer nodded, removing his hood. "Master Chalkius, I have heard tales of your craftsmanship. They say you can forge weapons of unparalleled power." "Tales often exaggerate," the old smith said, but a hint of pride flickered in his eyes. "I have come to ask about a specific weapon," the wanderer continued. "A sword. They call it the One from the Sky." Master Chalkius stiffened. His eyes, which had seemed weary a moment before, now burned with a strange intensity. He turned away from the wanderer and gestured towards a shrouded object in the corner. "Come," he said, his voice low. The wanderer followed. He watched as Master Chalkius pulled back the cloth, revealing a magnificent sword. Its blade shimmered with an otherworldly glow. It was the color of a summer sky. reflecting the light of the forge in a dance of ethereal blue flames. "The one from the sky," the wanderer breathed, reaching out to touch the blade. "Do not!" Master Chalcius snapped, pulling the sword away. "This blade, it is my greatest creation and yet my greatest regret." He ran his hand along the shimmering metal, his touch strangely gentle. "Regret?" The wanderer frowned. "But why? It's magnificent." "It is beautiful," Master Chalcius agreed, his voice heavy with sadness. "But beauty without purpose is a hollow thing. This blade, it is flawed." "Flawed?" The wanderer was even more puzzled now. "The metal," Master Chalcius explained, "it came from a fallen star, a gift from the heavens, or so I believed. It sang to me, this metal, it called to be forged into something extraordinary." He sighed, a heavy, weary sound. He continued, "The blade, it is sharper than any other. It can cut through flesh and bone as if they were air. But in its making, something went wrong. The sword's power, it is unstable, unpredictable." He looked at the wanderer, his eyes filled with a deep sadness. "It yearns to be reunited with the sky, you see. It craves to unleash its celestial energy. And this harmony you speak of." The wanderer had heard rumors. It was said that the crafting of this blade was accompanied by a symphony of sound, a harmonious blend of hammer and anvil, of chanting voices and crackling fire. It was said that this harmony, if heard properly, could reveal the sword's true purpose. Master Chalcius gestured to his apprentices, still working rhythmically around the forge. The echoes of that harmony, they linger, but the song is incomplete. The secret of the sword's true nature, it remains elusive. The wanderer left the workshop that day, the image of the sky-blue blade etched into his memory. He carried with him the weight of Master Chalcius's regret and the mystery of the flawed masterpiece. The one from the sky, a weapon of unparalleled beauty and terrifying power, remained a prisoner of its own celestial nature. And somewhere, woven into the echoes of the forge's harmony, lay the secret to unlocking its true potential.
Bustling markets, pathways twist and wind. In Lampsacus, treasures rare you'll find. Hidden shop, a swordsman waits within. Forged with hands, tales of battles begin. Stone passage lined with crates in clustered rows. Craftsmen hum with every hammer's blows. Linen armor, woven fine with grace. Master Chalcius, wisdom etched in face. Lampsacus sings to the rhythm of the forge, iron clashing like thunder's mighty gorge. White-haired master with legend in his grip, battle wanderer seeks them etched in face. Embroidered strength in limon's soft embrace, echoes of a past that time cannot erase. Crafting future from the anvil's light, blades that danced in the depth of night. Hums and clinks, a melody so pure, stories told in iron, forged so sure. Masters gaze, deep like ancient seas, silent whispers carried by the breeze. Bodies of Lampsacus, alive with lore, echoes of legends and heroes of yore. Seek the hidden where truths unfold, in the heart of the marketplace, tales of old. Lampsacus sings to the rhythm of the forge, iron clashing like thunder's mighty gorge. White-haired master with legend in his grip, battle wanderer seeks them etched in face. Lampsacus sings to the rhythm of the forge, iron clashing like thunder's mighty gorge. White-haired master with legend in his grip, Iron wanderer seeks the fellowship trip.
embroidered strength in limon's soft embrace. Echoes of a past that time cannot erase, crafting future from the anvil's light. Blades that danced in the depth of night. Hums and clinks, a melody so pure. Stories told in iron, forged so sure. Masters gaze, deep like ancient seas. Silent whispers carried by the breeze. Markets of Lampsacus, alive with lore. Echoes of legends and heroes of yore. Seek the hidden where truths unfold. In the heart of the marketplace, tales of old.
This was the story of the initiation of 7 philosophers who set out on a quest to find the missing fragments in the depictions of nature against the eternal darkness that threatened the Ionian lands. On a journey that began with Thales, the master of water, and continued through the gardens on the branching paths of time, his path led him to the sun city of Heliopolis. He awakened from the depths of an ancient coffin under the watchful eye of Ra. Submerged in water, he surged forth to rescue the Ionian lands, alongside the legendary creature known as the Day-Shifter Phocae. His students Anaximandros and Anaximenes followed him in space and thought. Anaxagoras set out from Clazomenae to Lampsacus and then fought the Caracans in the forgotten frost of the northern Abdera. Pythagoras, the legendary sage, carried his profound teachings from the sacred lands of Samos to the enlightened city of Miletus. With his devoted brotherhood, they transcended boundaries, transferring their wisdom to the ancient realm of Erythrae. In this mystical land, they encountered Erythrae, an ancient creature of immense wisdom and power. Erythrae played a pivotal role in their journey, guiding them through the mysteries of the ancient world and solidifying their legacy. The ancient Carian people of Heraclea, who defended the southern walls, sent Halicana to the Ephesian master Heraclitus. Master of the flame, like everything else in the river, his mind was on the brink of awakening. Xenophon of Colophon was sent to the White Castle of Acragas by the Brotherhood. Was he ready for the eternal return of Empedocles? This is how the initiation of the 7 sages was completed. Ion 7 was now ready for his mission in the realm of daydreams. They were part of an operation to be launched from eons away. They would protect the realms and keep the dreams alive. Now let's listen to the sound of this awakening in the Chamber of Thought and become partners in the tales of the monsters of Blue Anatolia.
Seven minds set out one dawn. Fragments lost in nature's frown. Taos leads with water's song. Eternal night must be brought down.
Through the gardens they did roam. Fragments lost in nature's frown. Taos leads with water's song. Eternal night must be brought down. Through the gardens they did roam, branching path through time's own maze. Sun city calls from distant dome, Heliopolis in golden blaze. Last light shines down once more, secrets we must keep in the dark. Seek light again. Creatures of the myths arise. Ancients whisper across the lands. Through the depths and midnight skies, seven philosophers join hands. As the light shines down once more, from a coffin tells wakes. Water drowning ancient lore. Ionian lands for hope he stakes.
On a journey that began with Thales, the Master of Water, and continued through the gardens on the branching paths of time, his path led him to the sun city of Heliopolis. He woke up in a coffin in the presence of Ra, drowned in water, and rushed to the aid of the Ionian lands with the creature called the Day-shifter Fukai. They called him the Day-shifter. The eternal light from the east had endowed it with the power to turn the day. Here was the Day-shifter, a blue Anatolian monster that would stop armies and amaze with its nobility. His followers would rise foaming from the seas as sirens called Ionian sailors to the rocks on the shores of Phocae. Its huge wings and purple eyes were enough to stop the armies. If Thales could use it in the right way, the Ionian lands would breathe. As Thales embarked on his mission, a new challenge emerged. He realized that to save the Daydream plane, he would need to merge with the monsters of Blue Anatolia. These creatures, once feared and misunderstood, held the key to unlocking a powerful alliance. This was no ordinary mission. It was the Anthem of the Day-shifter. Let's listen. In the heart of Blue Anatolia, Thales approached the mysterious creature Phocae, his heart pounding with anticipation. The air was thick with tension, yet filled with hope. As he extended his hand, the monster began to shimmer, its form blending with his. An ethereal light enveloped them, signifying the birth of a new era. Together, they would harness their combined strength to protect the Daydream plane. This is the anthem of unity, courage, and hope. The anthem of the Day-shifter. Together they stood as one, ready to face any challenge that lay ahead. The Daydream plane would be saved, not by a single hero, but by an unbreakable alliance forged in the heart of Blue Anatolia.
Eternal light from the east rises high. Day-shifter turns the skies from dark to bright. Blue Anatolian beast takes its flight. Noble stands, armies fall at its sight. robbers rise from the roaring sea. Siren song binds sailors to their plea. Shoreline rocks with ancient mystery, folk ice call, echoes wild and free. Purple eyes cut through the endless night. Huge wings spread a power born of light. Talos dreams the Ionian lands in sight. Breathe again with the day shifter's might. Army strength crumbles before its glare. Nobility no foe can ever dare. Light of dawn casts shadows everywhere. Day shifter brings a hope beyond despair. Foaming seas bow to the beast's command. Sirens wail their songs across the land. Talus waits with wisdom close at hand to wield the day shifter's blinding brand. Purple eyes cut through the endless night. Huge wings spread a power born of light. Talos dreams the Ionian lands in sight. Breathe again with the day shifter's might.
Greetings, Iron Wanderer. Allow me to share with you the rich history and culture of the Ionian lands, a place where legends were born and stories continue to live on through the ages. As the famous market of the Ionian lands carried the crowds to Lampsacus, the songs he sang to impress the people echoed on the steps of the Ionian temples at sunset. While the fame of the master Chalcius fascinated the local people with its mystery, the vibrancy cheered the people in the last bastion of the Ionian lands before the eternal darkness. Let's listen to this song.
Çatallanır yollara bir sarmar nehir. Selamlar düşen yolsara, sabrı tükenmiş kızılı bekler. Kar beyaz saçlar serpilmiş dizlerine, dönerken seni yol deneri. İnce nakış kefen bir sırt, bronzun kusurlarına dolar. Var kar yağları unutulmuş düşünler. Usta Chalcius bakışları göyler, saklı gizini korurlar senin. Çoktan unutulmuş bir isim gökten gelen. Çatalları yolları bir sarmal nehir. Selamlar düş yakan yolsalar, sabrı tükenmiş kızılı bekler. Kar beyaz saçlar serpilir dizlerine, dönerken seni yol deneri. İnce nakış keten bir sır, bronzun kusurlarına dolar. Var kar yağları unutulmuş düşünden, Usta Chalcius bakışları göyler, saklı gizini korurlar sekirin. Çoktan unutulmuş bir isim gökten gelen.
Anaximander, student of the Infinite, stepped forward. His companion, Anaximenes, master of air, followed close behind. They walked into the mists of time, Legends whispered of their journey. Myths foretold their trials. The lands they traversed shifted. Trees morphed into creatures, their branches twisting like claws. The ground rippled, threatening to swallow them whole. But the philosophers pressed onward. Their quest for knowledge outweighed their fear. Anaximander, with a gaze as deep as the cosmos, observed everything. He saw the interconnectedness of all things. Anaximenes, attuned to the subtle movements of the air, sensed their path. He guided them through treacherous passes and across shimmering deserts. Their journey was just beginning, yet the echoes of their wisdom resonated through the ages. They were pioneers, venturing into the unknown, their thirst for understanding an unquenchable flame. A desolate plain stretched before them, littered with the bones of giants. The air crackled with an unseen energy. This was the domain of the Caracons, creatures of shadow and rage. Anaxagoras, the mind that dared to dissect the heavens, stood ready. The Caracons emerged from the earth, their forms shifting, insubstantial. They attacked with the fury of a storm. Claws of darkness tore at Anaxagoras. Each strike meant to shatter his resolve. But he stood firm, his mind a fortress. He remembered the words of his mentors, the lessons etched into his soul. The universe was not random, but ordered, and within that order he found his weapon, the one from the sky, Glucus, an Ionian blade of Master Chokius, Defective Sword of Iyon 7. With each parry, he saw patterns in the chaos. With each strike, he understood the rhythm of their attacks. He fought not with brute force, but with the power of his intellect. He wielded reason like a sword, logic his shield. Finally, as the last Caracon dissipated into dust, Anaxagoras stood triumphant. The gauntlet had been passed. The air hummed with a hidden melody. Melody of Chalcaeus, it vibrated through the earth, resonated in the leaves. Pythagoras, seeker of harmony, felt it in his very core. He had journeyed far from Samos to Miletus, guided by an intuition that whispered of profound truths hidden within the fabric of existence. He found himself in a grove of ancient trees, their branches reaching towards the heavens like supplicating arms. Light filtered through the leaves, creating a mosaic of dancing patterns on the forest floor. It was in this symphony of light and shadow that Pythagoras saw it, the language of the universe. Numbers, he realized, were not merely symbols for quantity, but the building blocks of reality. They held within them the keys to understanding the cosmos. He saw the golden ratio in the spiral of a nautilus shell, heard the perfect fifth in the song of a nightingale. He began to decipher the language of mathematics, unlocking secrets that had been hidden since the dawn of time. From the simplest ratios to the most complex theorems, he discovered a universe governed by elegance and order. The chaos, he realized, was merely harmony waiting to be revealed. Heraclea, city of strength, stood defiant against the ravages of time. Carion's last bastion, the last hope of Ionian lands. Its walls, built on foundations of courage and sacrifice, had withstood countless sieges. The guardians of Heraclea, their faces etched with the wisdom of generations, stood watch. They were the inheritors of a legacy, protectors of a city that represented the very spirit of resilience. Each stone in the wall whispered tales of battles fought and won, of sacrifices made in the name of something greater than themselves. The guardians trained relentlessly, their bodies honed into weapons of war. But their true strength lay not in their muscles, but in their unwavering spirit. They were the shield that protected the innocent, the bastion against the encroaching darkness. They understood that their duty extended beyond the physical walls of the city. They were the guardians of hope, the protectors of knowledge, ensuring that the light of Ion civilization would continue to shine brightly. Heraclitus, the master of flame, stood by a flowing river. The water rushed past, an endless cycle of becoming and unbecoming. He watched as eddies formed and dissipated, reflections shimmered and vanished, a perfect metaphor for the transient nature of existence. He saw in the river's flow the essence of his own philosophy. "Everything flows," he murmured, his voice barely audible above the water's roar. "Nothing endures but change." The river, he realized, was both a destroyer and a creator. It swept away the old, making way for the new. It was a constant reminder that nothing in life was permanent, that change was the only constant. And yet, amidst the ever-shifting currents, there was a strange comfort. For in the ceaseless flow, there was also a sense of continuity, an underlying unity that connected all things. The river flowed on, a timeless witness to the ebb and flow of existence. And by its banks, Heraclitus found solace in the impermanence of it all. Their journeys converged, a tapestry woven from threads of experience and insight. Anaximander, Anaximenes, Anaxagoras, Pythagoras, the guardians of Heraclea, Carians, Heraclitus, each had walked their own path, faced their own trials. Yet, they were bound by a shared thirst for knowledge, a common desire to understand the mysteries of the Ion Seven. Their wisdom, forged in the crucible of their experiences, illuminated the world. It shone like a beacon, guiding future generations through the darkness of ignorance and towards the light of understanding. The boundless nature of existence, the harmony within chaos, the unyielding strength of the human spirit, the impermanence of all things. These were the truths they had uncovered, the lessons they had learned. And as their physical journeys came to an end, their legacy lived on. Their words echoed through the corridors of time, their insights continuing to inspire, challenge, and illuminate the path for those who dared to seek. Their journey, in a way, would never truly end, for their wisdom had become a part of the fabric of human understanding, passed down from generation to generation, a timeless flame that would continue to burn brightly long after they were gone. This is Ancient Echoes of Ion 7, Tales of the Monsters of Blue Anatolia.
Anaximandros travelled far and wide, with Anaximenes right by his side. Thoughts soaring high into the sky, in cosmic dreams they dared to fly. Anaxagoras left Clazomoni's shores. To Lampsacus he journeyed seeking more. Fought the Caracons in frozen air. In Abdera's frost he took his share. Masters of the ancient lore, through time and space they always swore to unravel secrets, to explore. Their whispering echoes he took his share. Pythagoras left Samos behind. With brotherhood in Miletus he dined. From Erythrae with wisdom bound, the harmony of numbers they had found. Heraclia's guardians bold and brave, southern walls they swore to save. Halicarna to Ephesus sent, to Heraclitus a master's bent. Flames of wisdom brightly burned in river flows where minds were churned. Heraclitus with thoughts so vast, waters of knowledge forever cast. Anaxagoras left Clazomoni's shores. To Lampsacus he journeyed seeking more. Fought the Caracons in frozen air. In Abdera's frost he took his share. Masters of the ancient lore, through time and space they always swore to unravel secrets to explore. Their whispering echoes forevermore. Their whispering echoes forevermore. Pythagoras left Samos behind. With brotherhood in Miletus he dined. From Erythrae with wisdom bound, the harmony of numbers they had found. Heraclius' guardians, bold and brave, southern walls they swore to save. Halicarna to Ephesus sent, to Heraclitus a master's bent. Flames of wisdom brightly burn in river flows where minds were churned. Heraclitus with thoughts so vast, waters of knowledge forever cast.
Blue Anatolia shimmered. It was a land out of myth, a tapestry woven from moonlight and dreams. Here, ancient mountains of Dindymos and Pamphylia pierced the sky. Crystal rivers whispered secrets to the master of flame, Heraclitus. Magic pulsed in the very air, vibrant and alive. But a shadow lurked beneath the beauty. For in Blue Anatolia, a manifold had been etched onto the fabric of time itself. A daydream plane, light and darkness locked in an eternal struggle for dominion. And at the heart of this conflict stood Ion 7, the chosen 7 sages of Ionian lands. Their destiny, the prophecy foretold, would decide the fate of Blue Anatolia. They would either be the champion of light or herald the reign of darkness. The people of Blue Anatolia whispered the prophecy. They spoke in hushed tones, fear flickering in their eyes. For generations, the daydream plane was intact. Now, as the stars aligned and the moon bathed the land in an ethereal glow, they knew the time of prophecy was upon them. Darkness had begun to stir. It crept from the edges of the world, a chilling wind that carried the scent of fear. It manifested as whispers in the night, as shadows that danced at the edge of sight. Its power grew with every passing day, threatening to consume the land in an unending twilight. But light too had its champions. They were known as the Brotherhood of Pythagoras, a secret order sworn to protect the secrets of the land of Ionia. Clad in flowing robes of black, they guarded the ancient gates that held the forces of darkness at bay. Their leader, Physiologos from Samos, studied the ancient texts, seeking guidance in the face of the coming storm. He felt the weight of the prophecy heavily upon him. He had spent his life deciphering its cryptic verses, understanding its terrible implications. His heart ached for the fate of Miletus. The balance was shifting, and he knew that the time for Ion 7 to fulfill their destiny was fast approaching. Luxars, cybernetic species of distant eons, created a place called the Chamber of Thought, a nexus of dreams and reality, where the true nature of Ion 7's destiny would be revealed. This chamber, hidden deep within the Brotherhood's fortress, the White Tower of Akragas, held the key to understanding the ancient battle between light and darkness and the true nature of the monsters of Blue Anatolia. The Chamber of Thought was not a physical place, but rather a realm accessed through daydreams and inspirations. It was here that the Ion 7 communed with the ancient spirits of Blue Anatolia, seeking wisdom and guidance. And it was here that Ion 7 would face their greatest challenge. The archivist of the Great Library of Akragas led Ion 7 to the threshold of the Chamber of Thought, his voice grave. He warned them of the dangers that awaited within, the temptations and trials that would test their very essence. For in the Chamber of Thought, dreams and reality intertwined, and it was easy to lose oneself in the labyrinthine corridors of the mind. As Ion 7 ventured deeper into the Chamber of Thought, they found themselves confronted by their deepest fears and desires. They confronted illusions that shifted and changed, mirroring their every doubt and insecurity. They battled monstrous creatures born from the darkest recesses of their subconscious. But through it all, Ion 7 clung to the flickering flame of hope within their heart. They remembered Luxar's prophecy, the fate of Blue Anatolia that rested upon their shoulders. and they drew strength from the knowledge that they were not alone in this battle. The dreamers of other eons stood with them, their collective will a beacon of light in the encroaching darkness. The battle within the Chamber of Thought raged for what felt like an eternity. But finally, as Ion 7 confronted the embodiment of their deepest fear, they experienced a profound realization. Ion 7 understood that the true battle was not between light and darkness, but rather a dance, an eternal interplay of opposing forces that maintained the balance of the eons. And Ion 7 was not destined to vanquish one or the other, but to ensure that the dance continued, stability ensured, entropy stayed intact, that neither side gained dominion over the other. This is the sound of monsters awakening in the Chamber of Thought.
Seen of them walks the hall so bright. White castle glows in moon's soft light, sent by shadows cast in dawn, to find the path from dusk till morn. Brotherhood marks the olden gate, eternal return they contemplate. Empedocle's fire burns so deep, in wisdom's heart the sages speak. Awakening the monster's might, in the chamber of thought tonight. Echoes of dreams that we defend, in realms where truths and fables blend. Stands prepared and bold, mission etched in stories old. Eons whisper secrets grand, guardians of dreamland's sandy strand. From thought to waking worlds embrace, we chase the shadows face to face. The light and dark in balance dance, in waking realms where dreams enhance. Awakening the monster's might, in the chamber of thought tonight. Echoes of dreams that we defend, in realms where truths and fables blend. Eon 7 stands prepared and bold, mission etched in stories old. Eons whisper secrets grand, guardians of dreamland's sandy strand.
Welcome again, Ion Wanderers. This is the story of the White Mission. The White Castle of Akragas defies the waves of the endless blue. Starting his journey from a small Ionian city harbour, the Ionian Physiologos set off on a mission given by the Brotherhood of Pythagoras. In the unexpected and adventurous journey of this harmless philosopher from Colophon, the mystery of Empedocles awaits him in the great library at the top of the White Castle. Will the master from Colophon successfully complete the White Mission, or will he surrender to the monsters of the Blue Anatolia he encounters on the way? This is Tales of the Monsters of Blue Anatolia, Ion 7. Join the journey. Exposing the secrets in Blue Anatolia. Join the mission. You need to hear this if you're a seeker of truth. Face the monsters. The time has come. Revive the forgotten dream of Ion 7. Embrace the future with courage and hope as the journey continues beyond the horizon. Until next time, Keep your dreams alive and your courage steadfast. This is the world of fantasy, where anything is possible.
White mission calling echoes through night, a beacon to the wanderer, a guiding light. To the white tower of Akragas, the journey unfolds, facing creatures untamed, in stories retold, with wisdom as a weapon and courage in heart. The wanderer must play the most dangerous part. Ancient secrets encrypted in scrolls of lore, unlocked by this quest forevermore. Blue Anatolia night whispers of doom as they march towards destiny. The shadows loom, creatures of wonder with terror in their breath. Test the courage of those who defy death. White mission calling echoes through night, a beacon to the wanderer, a guiding light. To the white tower of Akragas, the journey unfolds, facing creatures untamed, in stories retold.
Greetings, Ion Wanderers. In this short episode, our visit to the land of Blue Anatolia continues. In our exciting and mystery-filled journey into the universe of Eon 7, we will now present you the goal of the Lampsacus, a cybernetic species, and a brief summary of the story. The continuity in the space-time of two consecutive eons, connected to each other by the web of entropy, is thought to be annihilated by the separatists of the Lampsacus, a cybernetic species. In Eon 1, the encounter of the seven sages of the Ionian lands with the Blue Anatolian monsters in the realms of Daydreams preserves the last plane that holds these two eons together. The narrative of the natural deductions of Anatolian naturalists, which is adorned with science fiction, fantasy and magical realism, is at the same time an exercise in Ionian thought and philosophical notes from Thales to Anaximandros, Pythagoras to Heraclitus. The struggle of those who have to face the monsters of Blue Anatolia in order to keep their dream worlds alive, to keep an Ionian dream alive. Join Ion 7, face the monsters of Blue Anatolia. Until next time, keep your dreams alive. Now let's listen to an excerpt from a melody. This is Annihilate the Dark Divide.
Ionian sages roam the land tonight, Blue Anatolian monsters in sight, whispering of eons lost in the night, cybernetic shadows taking flight. Stars plodding webs of entropy, space-time crumbles but we disagree. In realms of daydreams we hold the key, preserving planes where eons once were free. Annihilate the dark divide, keeper of the sage's pride. In this dance of space and time, we'll weave a tale on every line. Beyond one with monsters hand in hand, defying the Lampsacus, taking a stand. Seven sages' wisdom like sand flows through time across the land. A cybernetic echo in the void, eons twisted, languages destroyed, but the ties of dreams have never been toyed. In the heart of blue, our fate employ. on one with monsters hand in hand. Defying Luxus, taking a stand. 7 sages, wisdom like sand, flows through time across the land, flows through time across the land.